All right, guys, we're going to continue on here with PowerPoint Module 3. This is going to be part 2 of this since it's a longer project, and I'm going to continue here where we left off. We were unable to make a hexagon, the honeycomb with the hexagon shapes, so we just kind of did our own thing here, and as long as you have something similar, I can give you credit for that. But what we're going to do is move on. It says we're going to arrange the text boxes on a 15-degree angle on slide 4. So let's head to slide 4. And basically what that means is we are simply going to drag these so that they look like they're kind of a stair step from each other. And then that is going to be all we do there. And then it tells us we're going to use our draw tools to try to draw a daisy up here. So that's going to be entertaining. First, we're going to take our black draw tool and we're going to draw a circle. And then we're going to come around and draw the petals of this daisy. I would highly recommend not doing this normally. That's pretty terrible. But I would recommend going and getting some clip art online to do this. So you can click and drag these, and then you can go back into your shape and you can group these objects together to make one image. We can do the same thing down here. We're gonna drag these. And why it's not letting me select these. There we go. So we're going to drag these over, just drag these over here. And it wants us to put these together and then again, kind of select to group all these together and go back into the shape and group those objects as well. So that's what we do to group. All right, it tells us to group a couple more things. We're going to come up here and grab these flowers and we're going to group all of them. So again, same thing, go to your arrange, go to group and group. And then also it tells us to group here this honey. You can really just select all of these. It's not letting me do it that way. So we'll select all 5 and we'll go into group those. Very good. All right, so we've completed the next steps and we've done some merging, some grouping, and now we're going to head down to this last part. So the last part on this is basically telling us to arrange the objects and add some alternate text for accessibility. This is a very important step if you are ever designing for online use or for a company. You want to make sure that you are making things accessible for people with disabilities, people who are using screen readers. So what you can do as far as ordering, let's just choose the slide here. Now, normally you could go in and you could look at the objects here on a slide. Let's see. And I don't think it's going to give us the ability, again, to order them in any certain way here. Yeah, I don't think it's going to give us a way to do that. But if you were using the desktop app, you would have that capability. So don't stress that at all. What you can do is use alternate text. So you want to make sure you go through the entire presentation, click on each image, and inside your picture tool, you want to go in and you want to add alternate text and tell us what the image is. So if you click on this and you go into alternate text, you'll be able to say that this is a picture of a honeycomb with several bees. Okay, so a screen reader would now actually read that to an individual who was using that device. The one thing it does say to do here on this grouped image is that when we go into alternate text, we are actually going to set this. It's kind of interesting how it works here, but we're going to set this as decorative text. Although again, on this particular app, it's not going to allow us to do that. So won't. I tried. We've tried to do the things, and the online application is just giving us a little bit of trouble. But hey, we were able to do most of it, so we will feel really good about that, and we will move on to the next module. For those of you in regular CIS, you're done. You've completed all 3 modules. Way to go. The next video will show you how to turn them in.